The lights dim, the crowd cheers, and every young prospect waits for their name to be called. For most, it's the night they've worked their whole lives for. But for others, it becomes the night that tests their soul. The 2025 NBA draft ended like every other celebration for some, heartbreak for others. Yet, hidden beneath the roar of applause and flashing cameras were players whose names were never announced, talents that went unnoticed by every franchise. But in a league that thrives on surprises, the story doesn't end there. Some of the league's brightest stars, Fred VanVleet, Austin Reeves, and even Udonis Haslem, all started undrafted. And just like them, a new wave of hungry young talents is waiting for their chance to shock the basketball world. In this video, we'll uncover the 8 most promising undrafted rookies of the 2025-26 NBA season, real players, with real potential, ready to prove the league wrong.
A lot of what I saw, and I think they even asked Will Hardy about it, he's not putting the ball on the deck at all. It's a lot of catch and shoot stuff, which is good. The jumper looks great, but when it's not going, what else you got going, right? Like are you getting to the rack? You know, what are you doing? And I'm not saying that he's not capable of doing it, but it kind of feels like I just hope that his whole offense isn't predicated.
Each of them took a different path, but they share one thing in common: relentless belief that the draft doesn't define their destiny. 1. Caleb Love. Caleb Love's journey has always been electric. From his days at North Carolina to becoming Pac-12 Player of the Year with Arizona, Love's talent was never in doubt. What held him back on draft night were questions about efficiency and decision-making. He averaged over 18 points per game in college but often took difficult shots that affected his percentages. Yet, that same fearless scoring mentality is what caught the attention of the Portland Trail Blazers, who quickly signed him to a 2-way contract. Love's confidence and offensive creativity make him a potential spark plug for Portland's second unit. If he can channel his aggression into smarter shot selection and consistent defense, he could easily evolve from undrafted rookie to a long-term rotation guard. His story is one of redemption, a pure scorer seeking to prove that sometimes, all a player needs is a chance. 2. Lamont Butler. Lamont Butler's name might not have been called on draft night, but anyone who watched San Diego State's 2023 Final Four run remembers him vividly.
They have the one timeout. Are they going to take it or not? They don't have their scorers on the floor. It's Butler with 2 seconds. He's got to put it up. And he wins it. He wins it with the jumper. A San Diego State miracle.
That clutch buzzer beater that sent his team to the championship game made him a March Madness legend. After transferring to Kentucky, Butler showcased more leadership but still faced doubts about his offensive ceiling. The Atlanta Hawks saw something others missed: elite defensive instincts, toughness, and maturity. Signing him to a 2-way contract, Atlanta believes Butler can become the kind of player who changes games with hustle and grit. His ability to pressure opposing guards and make big plays under pressure gives him a real shot to stick in the league. If he improves his 3-point consistency, he could become one of those guards every team wants, the kind who doesn't light up the box score but wins possessions and earns trust. 3. Arthur Kaluma. Arthur Kaluma is the kind of player scouts drool over on paper. Standing 6 feet 7 inches with a 7-foot wingspan and explosive athleticism, he has the physical tools every team looks for in a modern wing. Yet, inconsistency and limited offensive polish caused him to slip out of the 2025 draft. The Los Angeles Lakers wasted no time, signing him to an Exhibit 10 deal and bringing him into their G League system. Kaluma is a versatile forward who can guard multiple positions and thrives in transition. His biggest weakness has been perimeter shooting, something the Lakers' development staff has emphasized early on. If he finds a rhythm from beyond the arc, Kaluma could mirror the rise of players like Rui Hachimura, another forward who refined his shot and carved a significant NBA role. The Lakers see him as a long-term project with a massive ceiling, and for Kaluma, the opportunity to grow under one of the league's most storied franchises might be all he needs. 4. Adama Alpha Ball. Adama Alpha Ball might not yet be a household name, but that could change soon. The 6 feet 6 inches French swingman played for Santa Clara before declaring for the 2025 draft, only to go undrafted and sign professionally in France with SIG Strasbourg. His blend of athleticism and intelligence immediately stood out in European competition. Ball has the frame and instincts of a modern NBA wing, able to attack off the dribble, defend multiple positions, and play unselfishly. What held him back in the draft process was exposure. Coming from a smaller school meant fewer eyes on his game. But overseas, he's already proving that his game translates. Scouts will be watching his development closely, and if he can elevate his three-point shooting and maintain defensive intensity, a summer league or training camp invitation in 2026 feels inevitable. He's part of the growing international wave redefining the modern NBA pipeline: skilled, versatile, and fearless. 5. Lefteris Mansoukas. At 6 feet 9 inches with soft shooting touch and strong fundamentals, Lefteris Mansoukas has long been considered one of Greece's brightest young prospects. After playing professionally in Europe and spending time at Oklahoma State, he entered the 2025 draft hoping to earn an NBA look. When that call didn't come, Mansoukas returned overseas, determined to refine his craft. What sets him apart is his ability to stretch the floor in space defenses, a skill every NBA team covets. His combination of length and shooting makes him a prototype modern forward. The challenge has been adapting his defense to NBA pace and physicality. If he improves lateral movement and rebounding, Mansoukas could find himself in the same conversation as other European forwards who worked their way back into the league. His ceiling is high, and his maturity for his age makes him a player worth tracking over the next few seasons. 6. Ilias Kamardine. Ilias Kamardine represents another hidden gem from the French basketball system. At 6 feet 5 inches, he brings size and balance to the backcourt, with the ability to guard both guard positions. Kamardine went undrafted not because of a lack of skill, but due to the depth of guards in the 2025 class and his quieter European profile. Currently playing for Dijon in France, he's focused on strengthening his offensive rhythm and outside shot. Defensively, he already possesses the intensity coaches love: quick feet, active hands, and strong anticipation. His growth mirrors that of Luguentz Dort, another undrafted defensive standout who forced his way into the NBA through effort and confidence. Kamardine's next step will be proving he can run an offense efficiently.
Yeah, same message, but heartfelt and real. Appreciate the student attendance tonight. Our first 2 seasons here, we had really good opening crowds, a little bit of a drop-off game 2, and it didn't appear that way tonight. So had to go back and check it, but probably one of our better student attendances for the second game of the year. So just appreciate all those students coming out.
If he succeeds, he could become a defensive-minded combo guard coveted by NBA teams looking for depth and toughness in the backcourt. 7. Andre Curbelo. Few college players had a journey as unpredictable as Andre Curbelo's. Once a top prospect at Illinois, known for his flashy passing and ball handling, his career took several turns due to inconsistency and turnovers.
He's been good the last 2, 19 points, 6 assists combined, but he's just 0 of 2 and hasn't scored yet tonight. Good.
After transferring to Southern Miss, he showed flashes of brilliance but still went undrafted in 2025. Now playing professionally in Puerto Rico, Curbelo is refocusing his game on leadership and control. Despite standing just 6 feet 1 inch, he has elite vision and the creativity to run an offense. What NBA teams need to see from him is maturity, the ability to balance risk and reward without losing his signature flair. If he can master that, he might follow the same path as Jose Alvarado or TJ McConnell, guards who went undrafted but became invaluable due to their playmaking and energy. Curbelo's story is far from over, it's simply entering its next chapter. 8. Keyshawn Kellman. Keyshawn Kellman isn't the flashiest name, but he's built a reputation as one of the hardest workers in his class. Standing 6 feet 8 inches and weighing 235 pounds, he played for Princeton and later Florida Gulf Coast University, where he became known for his rebounding and interior defense. His size and motor give him the versatility to play both forward and small ball center roles. Kellman went undrafted primarily due to questions about his offensive range and whether his game could translate beyond the paint. However, his defensive awareness and relentless energy are traits that translate anywhere. In a league increasingly valuing hustle and switchable defenders, Kellman fits the mold of an energy big who could earn a two-way contract through strong G League performances.
Felt great. I just want to go out here, play as hard as I can, like Coach said, help contribute to the team, play hard defense, and just do the little things that'll get us a good win.
How has Coach Henderson helped you with your development on your inside game?
He's helped a lot. All the coaches have worked together to help everybody on the team, really. They get extra time with me, just working on finishing and footwork and details, things like that.
If he develops a mid-range jumper and improves passing, his path to the NBA could mirror that of players like Jared Vanderbilt, high-motor role players who thrive on effort and intelligence. Why these undrafted players matter. Every NBA season proves greatness isn't defined by draft night. These 8 undrafted players embody hunger, resilience, and the belief that talent can't be ignored. Like Ben Wallace and Austin Reeves before them, they're ready to rewrite expectations. The 2025 undrafted class represents a global shift, deeper scouting, stronger G League growth, and new opportunities for overlooked talent. From Caleb Love's scoring to Lamont Butler's defense, they remind us that stars aren't always chosen, sometimes, they're forged through adversity. This season is where these underdogs prove they belong. Summer League will test Love and Butler, while overseas standouts like Ball, Kamerdine, and Mansukas fight for recognition. Every game, every possession counts, especially for those chasing two-way or G League contracts. Teams like Miami and Toronto thrive on finding hidden talent, meaning opportunity is closer than ever. Watch how these players respond to pressure, because one strong performance could turn an overlooked rookie into the NBA's next breakout story. When the draft ended, these 8 players were overlooked, but far from finished. History shows undrafted doesn't mean untalented, it means hungry. One might hit a game winner, another could shut down a star, and one may rise from forgotten to unforgettable. The 2025-26 season will reveal who turns rejection into redemption. Stars aren't made by the draft, they're made by determination. If you enjoyed this breakdown, like the video, subscribe for more NBA underdog stories, and turn on notifications, because the next superstar might be one of them.